I can't believe I'm here again. Okay, so for those people seeing this, we already did the live show. We did the live show. It failed miserably. It crapped out on me. So no, I wasn't a happy camper about it. And I tried to do it a second time. Didn't let me do anything. So I'm going to do this very, very quick because I actually wasn't done the show. And I'm going to do this super quick. So for anybody who does happen to come in, though I really don't expect a soul to come in here at this point. We're going to, like I said, run through it very, very, very quickly so I can get to the end of things. Sort of properly, I suppose, because I don't like not having things done. I do this to inform you guys and whatnot. And it was, I think, a fairly important show, to be honest with you, with some new listings and whatnot. But I'm going to do this really, really, really quick. It was a lot of issues. So very, very quickly, we did the trivia. The trivia was what character from G1 was created by the Quintessons that was a mix of the alloys and the essences of Optimus and Megatron. And we discovered, of course, that it was Glithor. Glithor had a big fight, basically, with Galvatron and Rodimus Prime. He was beaten, and then when he was beaten, basically, Starscream's ghost came out of his body. It was the weirdest thing, but I mean, that's Japanese storytelling for you, right? Then we did the news, and in the news I talked about how Micro Machines released their 4-packs for 07 and Revenge of the Fallen, and I said that in one 4-pack you had B, Bone Crusher, Megatron in his jet mode and Sideswipe. In another 4-pack you had Ratchet, Starscream, Blackout, and Optimus Prime himself. And in the third one you had Bumblebee, RC, Elita 1 in their bike modes, as well as Megatron in his tank mode. So you never get a set with Megatron and Optimus in there. Matrix Workshop has a red sword for the upcoming Velocitron Scourge. Looks really good. DNA Design has a weird set where it was the lower legs for Studio Series Dino. I think you needed them. A new head for Studio Series 40, Car Shatter. She's garbage. Changing her head's not going to change the fact that she's garbage. And we even had 11 people. We had 40 odd here earlier. And we even had, I guess, some new arms for the Jet Shatter. It is what it is. We saw some images of Spindle. I like the fossilizers. I like Spindle. I think it's a Spinosaurus. I think that's what it's called. Same sort of dinosaur, I think, as Scorn from The Last Night. No, from Age of... Well, I guess both. Certainly Age of Extinction. Leadfoot, I talked about seeing that and how I like that it's all done in yellow and the blue is all paint. And 07 movie going back into theaters on July the 10th. Then I came back to our chat here, and I see Anthony is back. I see Dragonfly's here. I see Jason's here. I see Shansi's here. I see Ultramarcus here. Guys, I am a perfectionist. Yes, I want things done right. It wasn't ended. It wasn't done. In fact, the thing that I have here that's probably the most important thing from the unboxing didn't even get unboxed. And it's going to be a review next Tuesday. Then when we went down through the rest of the news, I said that the Royal Mail is doing a stamp or a set of stamps of Transformers. If it's anything like Canada Post, it needs approval of the Queen. I've never used the YouTube control panel to broadcast, but Dennis had to delete the episode because there was in-stream. There was no in-stream button. No, there wasn't. I've never used anything else. I have no idea how to use any of these other, like, you guys use, like, what is it, StreamYard? I don't even know how to use it. I don't know how to find it. I don't know, like, again, Anthony, this is one of those things, like, I wouldn't know how you guys do it. And when I'm in there, I don't know how to use it. Like, sometimes you guys will have your camera off and have a little icon and stuff. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to see the chat when you're using it. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. My quints are fine. No yelling. That's good to know. Going down through it, and you can tell I'm doing this hyper quick because I want to get out of here. I really know I love spending time with you guys, but, like, you know, we've been on here now almost 2 hours. That's too long. What else do we have here? Legacy Core Class Shockwave. Get it out of here. No need for it to exist. It's kind of junk. People are like, it might go with the upcoming Bruticus. There's nothing about a Bruticus coming. We don't know if that'll ever happen. I just don't see the point of it. I bought a Siege. Ain't buying anymore because they overcharged me for that one. We also saw the Legacy Core Megs, G2 Megs. I think it looks good. I think the G2 Megs looks really good, honestly. I think it looks better than the G1 Megs in the Core class, if I'm being truthful. eHobby is doing a Headmasters and a Master Force acrylic logo sign thing like they did with the actual Japanese Transformers in Autobot and Decepticon, and then the English Transformers in Autobot and Decepticon colors. Now they're doing it with Headmasters and Master Force. Velocitron Speedia 500, we saw Override and Road Hauler in package. I said I'm interested in the Road Hauler, but not for $47.99. I paid $39.99 for Grapple. This is Grapple, but green. It should be $39.99. There's no reason for this to be $8 more. I'm not paying $8 more for it. Pluto TV, a free streaming app, is apparently going to be kicking off a Transformers channel that will have Transformers stuff all the time on it. I mean, that sounds great. I fear that addicts will never leave their TV screen. Remember what happened with World of Warcraft? And there were people who like died at their computer, right? So I think it's great, but like, don't lose yourself in all of this Transformers fun. Symbiote Studios. I didn't even get to this piece of news. Symbiote Studios has showed off their plush version of Wheeljack. Yeah, baby. I'm not a plushy guy, but I love me some Wheeljack. We all know Wheeljack is my boy. GameStop has an exclusive G1 Megatron helmet, and the helmet had great red eyes. I think it looks better than the Optimus one. My wife and I saw the Optimus one. That was Hey, Mike. Hey, John. Gee, you weren't even here earlier. Walmart exclusivity tax. That's what extra they're charging. Yeah, I don't care about Walmart's exclusivity. I promise you, the Waltons ain't need no more money from me. What else do we have here? Shattered Glass Blaster. I actually commented when I saw the pictures of it on the Transformers official and said, this is great. Is it going to yellow like a lot of your other products? They never replied to me. So that says a lot about it. They haven't addressed the issue. I've heard them say it doesn't affect the functionality, so they're not replacing it. Like, do they not see the yellow as a problem? Because it's a serious problem for collectors. No, the stream didn't start late, Timmy. I already did the entire show for almost an hour and a half, and my browser cut off on me. So because you guys are important to me, I came back and I'm doing a speed run of the entire show once again. The Lego Optimus is out. I have zero interest in anything to do with Lego. It's not my jam. If it's your jam, cool. I respect it. I think that somebody said, if you're a Transformers collector, you have to have this Optimus. No, I don't. I'm not a Lego collector. I do not need to spend over $200 on an Optimus that has no knees and is made of Legos that I'm never going to build. If you're a Lego fan, get it. If you're a Transformers fan, If you're a Lego and Transformers fan, you have to get it. Am I blown away like everybody is? The thing doesn't have knees, so I'm not that blown away by it. It's neat. I see it as quirky, right? That's what I see it. Bad browser. I agree. Eyes, bad browser. Starscream wife very much tried to help. So did Anthony, for the record. So did Ninja Bill, for the record. We saw a 124th Nemesis Prime from Jada. Blue Raccoon was here earlier and said, I need that Nemesis Prime because I have all the other 124th Jada vehicles. Get it. It's black with red windows. It looks gorgeous. What else do we have? Masterpiece Skyfire. I prefer the Siege from the little bit I've seen so far, which is admittedly only what seems to be a test shot, hand painted, not even complete. I'll be interested to see when it is finally done. Do people stick with their Fans Toys Phoenix, which is like the gold standard apparently for Fans Toys, though I hated the thing. Didn't like one thing about it. The experience was awful. It was broken in a package. Turned me right off from the company. But I know people love it. And I know people think it's amazing and perfect. So can the official Masterpiece unseat Phoenix? I don't know. Guess we're going to see. The problem with Lego Transformers is when you are done, they look like they were made out of Legos. Yeah, that's right. I totally agree. Yeah, I'm with you, Shansi. We also said that the Motormaster, I explained this as well, the Motormaster was shown in his Menasor mode next to Combiner Wars Menasor. I don't know if it looks better. I feel like it looks too thin, and it's weird. If it's just the head and the upper torso, I feel like it's too wide. But when I see the whole torso and the thighs, I'm like, that looks too spindly and thin. Even with drag strip on his arm, like it looks too spindly and thin to me. I don't think either of them are great, Combiner Wars or Legacy. I don't think either of them are bad. it's weird. It's a bit of a toss up. I don't know. Maybe Menasaure's challenging to do. I don't know. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. Other than the most important news, I wanted to make sure that this got out there. 2 listings. These are in a computer system. They've come to my attention. These 2 listings are, I believe, both leader class. One of them is Generations Holiday Optimus Prime. The other one is Transformers 7 Generation Studio Series leader Cyclops. We said that the Holiday Optimus, there was there's a Super 7, little Super 7 one that was green and red for the holidays, and we had some fun, and we said maybe the trailer would have like Roller on a sled, or would have a tree in it instead of Roller, or maybe there'll be like Christmas trees on the side or something. Somebody said that they figured it would be the Earthrise. I figure if anything, it would be the Laser Optimus. For the Cyclops, I guess Shockwave. But some people said, no, it might be Scourge. I think Jay Hollis said it might be Scourge. And besides for Jay saying that, I think that the idea, talking with Keldeo, actually, I think it came up was Lugnut, or you said someone else, didn't you? Yeah, you said Roller as a sled. Who did you think Cyclops was, Keldeo? You did say it. I just don't remember who you said you thought it was. World. Yeah, you said it could be World, right? And then we did the unboxing. Normally, this is when I would do the trivia, but, it is what it is. This is going to be the shortest stream. People are going to be so confused and be like, why is this week's stream so short? Because I sped through everything. It is what it is. Again, I'm going to say this for new patrons. I wanted to welcome Ben Davis. I wanted to welcome Lightspeed. And for new members, Ash Bailey, I wanted to welcome as well. I think I covered everything in 11 minutes. 11 minutes. Down in here, everything in this bag is basically Bruticus Maximus. And I learned that I didn't know any of their names. And the guy I was calling Vortex is apparently Blackout. Oh, I don't see how it's Blackout. Who is the yellow lad again? Can somebody tell me who the yellow tank lad was? Because the green one is Kickback, I found out. Is the yellow one Brawl? I don't know who the yellow one is. Energon Bruticus Maximus was reprinted into G1 Combaticons in Revenge of the Fallen, but Swindle is a helicopter and Blastoff is a tank. This is killing me. You're killing me with this stuff. You're killing me with this stuff. We also had Deluxe Class Cyberverse, Soundwave. We also had the Little Legends. I'm going to say Jetwing Optimus Prime. And yes, as Keldeo pointed out, they come up. Oh, yeah, Blight. Blight was his name, not Brawl, Blight. And I laughed. And there was another orange helicopter. And we trademarked Helicopter Lad for the Vortex looking one. And Helicopter Boy, BOI, for the Sandstormy looking one. The Optimus and the Jetfire come apart. They're the Little Legends ones. Hey, Larkin. Oh, Larkin, you missed it. Hour and a half show that I now have put into 13 minutes because my browser died on me. By the way, for anybody waiting for some stuff from Larkin, he sold out of a lot of stuff, but it's in processing, in production, right, Larkin? I found out from Ninja Bill that this little thing in the bag is actually Laserbeak, and I found out from a bunch of people in here. Yeah, it was rough, but I care about people enough. I wanted to come back. I had 2 new listings, by the way. I don't know if you heard about them, Larkin, but I had 2 new listings. One of them is for Generations Holiday Optimus Prime. He's a leader class price point. And the other is and these are listings in a computer system. And the other is TF7, Generations Studio Series Leader Cyclops. Both of them are leader class. So Holiday Optimus and Transformers 7 Cyclops. Make of that what you will. Of course, audio is lagging. Of course, the audio is lagging. We said that he might have a Christmas tree in the back instead of Roller. We said he could have a hat instead of a Matrix. This is Laserbeak. I want to give a big shout out to Ninja Bill. I also want to shout out this coming Saturday, the other list. Anthony put up the times earlier, 6 Eastern. So adjust it to your time zone, right? 6 Eastern, I don't know, like 2, 3 o'clock Pacific, something like that. So you're going to have to adjust it a little bit. Couple of more of like these little lads from Energon. And I believe this guy is Steam Hammer. I know he's mistransformed and stuff, but I think this guy is Steam Hammer. We weren't sure. Some of us were debating it. We also had here this lad as well. I don't know these names. That is Steam Hammer. Yeah, there you go. I'm going by Keldeo. Keldeo is my Unicron Trilogy boy. We had this Legends Starscream or Legion Starscream. He's really good looking, actually. That looks really, really good. I gotta get some of this out of my hands. Hold on. And I dropped something. I also talked about how somebody said, hey, the way you say arms is weird. So just for that person, I said arms, 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 arms. I don't know. As soon as I heard it, all I could think of was PPR and the way he says colors. There you go. Anthony put it up in the chat again. And I do have the chat replay on. So now for the last thing. This was where we got cut off. So I'd done all the news. It took about an hour. It was a speed through. We did the trivia. The trivia was what G1 character is basically a mixture of Optimus and Megatron. And we said it was none other than Glithor. And now it comes to this. This came from, pardon me there, I hit that with my knee. This was a box that came from Ultra Megatronus. And in this box was something that I wasn't originally going to get. And I really wanted to see how it compares. And it's this boy. This is the last. This is Studio Series 86. Yep. Cliffjumper. In Canada, at Toys R Us, that Cliffjumper, get ready for your minds to be blown, is retailing for $44.99 for a deluxe, for a tiny deluxe like Cliffjumper. Now, here's why I'm interested. Many moons ago, I did not want this. I did not like it. I didn't think it was a good mold. And Crimson Raptors, our buddy Crimson Raptors, was dead set and determined that, man, you have to experience this Cliffjumper. And he sent me one. And I said, yeah, but it's not Cliff because the colors are so wrong. And I did this custom. I put the gray, I put the black, I put the Autobot symbol on his chest. I did everything I could, even the silver up on top of his eyebrows under his helmet. I did everything I could to make this into G1 Cliffjumper. And wouldn't you know, a little bit later, we get this. I'm just saying. I mean, I did it first. I'm just throwing it out there. Which one do I like better? How did they compare? We're going to see on Tuesday. Last Friday, I forgot, absolutely forgot, that we had done animated Blur. Tomorrow, this Friday, we're going to take a look at a character that has only appeared in plastic once, had fringe fiction, has never been updated, but it's something kind of glorious about him. And how often have we ever gotten a Komodo Dragon alt mode? I'm talking, of course, about Cybertron Recluse. He's going to be tomorrow. Cliffjumper is going to be next Tuesday. Hopefully, some of my items that are on order and whatnot will come in. We'll have to wait and see. I am so glad that 18 of you were kind enough to wait, were kind enough to come back and join us here. For those who only made it to our very short stream here, I'm sorry it's a short stream. All in all, I've been on here since 7:30. It is now 9:30 my time. That's 2 hours of me in here jabbering, and you guys giving me some of your time. And the fact that you waited and came back, I can't say thank you enough. By the way, also, I'll do the shout out now for Eyes, the newest one of our channel members. Also, a big shout out to, who was it? I know it was Dragonfly as this week's Super Chat Super Fan. And who else was it? Somebody else did it as well. And I'm not sure who. I'm trying to remember everything from the hour and 15-minute show that we did earlier, right? I know I sped through it. I know I spoke quickly. I don't know. We also talked about my accent. I don't know if I have a big accent or not. But you know, arms, right? Anyway, that's it. Finally, Cliffjumper was the last thing. We've gone through the news now twice. The new listings: Holiday Optimus, whatever that is, and Transformers 7, which sounds like Rise of the Beast, Cyclops. Jay Holla thinks it's Scourge. I thought it was Shockwave. Caldeo figured it could be Whirl, and then all of a sudden, maybe it's Lugnut. That would be neat. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. You can check us out on Patreon. You can see what we have to offer to you through spring. Or, of course, you can hit the join button right here on YouTube and become a channel member. To those people who are members and patrons, Victory Vlog 5 up and coming real soon, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy your life, enjoy your night. Thank you for coming by. Don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single day, each and every one of you and everybody that was here before, you do make a difference, even if you don't feel it. And I look forward to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres. Some people will get together this Saturday for the ranking stream. For the others, we already did Siege, Earthrise, Kingdom. The other category will be this Saturday, or of course the old-fashioned way, right here, baby, inside the videos. That's how you end the live show.